It's crazy. I'm in Florida and I'm freezing. Hey, look, I got 47 minutes back from my videos. I'm not going to talk that long. I've been thinking about being alone, oneness. Oneness isn't easy, you know? I want to go out to breakfast with my guy, and he's not here. I'm bored with my current life. Yes, we knew this was coming. You know, it's so nice to have a little place to come home to, absolutely and certainly. But, oh, the monotony and repetition of each day. I hate it. What do you do? Crafts. Yeah, I've been painting this little mirror, and I'm almost done with it. It's only taken 1,000 minutes, you know. It's been forever. You know, first I put the first coat on, and then that wasn't good enough. Then I did a second coat. Now I have to do a third coat, and it's like I tried to take the mirror apart, but they glued it in, and I can't get the glue off. Whatever they use, it's good stuff. You know, without breaking the mirror or even removing some of the finish on the back, which is what makes it a mirror. So, yeah, so I just left it, and so the very interior around the edge with mirrors is darker, and I don't like dark wood, not for what I got going in here. So my first mirror is almost done in a, antique green, we'll call it. Minty, kind of like the 60s, 50s, something like that. And I think what I'm going to do is to balance off the way this is. I don't know if you can actually see it, but so I've got that there. Then I got the painting, and then I've got emptiness, and then I've got this. But right now I'm thinking I need to balance out. So I think I'm going to put 4 items in the same configuration as those on the other side. Yeah, that's what my days consist of. That or babysitting, or trying to navigate grocery shopping on my own. So, of course, my van is not here, and that makes life a little miserable because if I'm feeling a little blue, I can get in my van and go for a drive. But right now I can't because he's having trouble finding certain parts, and he's been having trouble getting the rear AC to work. And I said, yeah, let's try to get it running. I mean, we're so close to this van being completely and totally refabricated on the inside. I mean, not the interior, I'm talking about the mechanics. And I'm like, heck, it's almost a completely new van mechanically. Let's get the AC going in the rear, just in case once I get this mechanical stuff done. And he says the engine and the tranny, they're small. He didn't see the leaks that the other guy was talking about. It was just some spills that I probably made because I wasn't being careful, pouring in transmission fluid and oil. And yeah, so we're doing that. And it's been well over a week, but I'm not going to rush him because a few days was, hurricane bull crap, and then trying to get parts, and diagnostics took a couple days. So, gonna get my van back, and then I think I'm gonna go for a little drive and see how she does. I think I'd like to go over to Dade City, just because it reminds me of my husband, and there's some really nice stores there. I wouldn't mind shopping around the Bells over there. I love Bells and I love Ross, and they have some really good stores over there. I want to see if their stock is better than what we have around here. This is a big area. You would think that, excuse me. So, I just trying to deal with oneness, and it's not easy, I mean, sometimes I love my oneness and I want to be alone. A lot of times I want to be alone, but then other times I get sick and tired of being alone. I get bored, and then I have to do something else. And I'm thinking there's something else. I want to take my van on a maiden voyage through the Blue Ridge Parkway. So I'm planning that for the second and third week of October so I can see the leaves. So as soon as I get my van back, I'm going to clean it out. I'm going to, before I start putting anything down on the floor, there's some surface rust spots that I want to sand down and prime. And then I think I'm going to take a piece of thin slate, put it and cut it to fit into my back area of my van. I do have one problem. They left the two seat configurations and they're above the floor, but I want to leave those in case I need to add a seat. Now, one thing I could do is have them remove the one closest to the door and just keep the one closest to the window, but that gives me less room to move around. So I did ask him to switch out the seats if they're switchable. It depends on how the base is on the passenger seat and the one in the back. I gotta remind him of that, which is probably gonna take another day. I'll never get my van back. He's having trouble finding parts, and he's trying to find a bushing because my bushing currently is a pie plate, foil pie plate. So he's doing the best he can. It's not easy finding parts for a 2003 van that they don't make anymore. And what else is happening? I'm babysitting again, going over the house, and I just don't feel well. It's become a real problem. I don't feel well. I feel odd from my stomach to my chest, and I'm gonna have to address that. So what I did is I stopped taking Flexeril, and I don't know how that's gonna go because now I'm not taking any drugs whatsoever for anything. And I do still have a lot of issues, but I want to clean my system out of the Flexeril and see if this fluttering in my chest stops. I don't know if it's anxiety. What would I be anxious about? I don't know. What is there to be anxious about? My finances are pretty good. I'm getting my bills paid down. I'm getting my credit cards paid down. I don't know. My van isn't a big issue because I'm not really going anywhere right now. I know it's going to cost me in the vicinity of $7,000 to $1,000 to do these last things on the van. And then I will take all my attention and put it on the interior, which I want to try to do mostly myself. So, yeah, if I repeated myself, I'm sorry. My mind is kind of going in circles. My decorating has kind of stopped on the interior of my house. I'm bored. I'm bored, I'm tired, I don't feel well, my leg hurts. Not a lot, but when I walk on it, it hurts. It's not terrible though, I gotta be honest, something's different. And I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. My diet has been a little sketchy. I've been having problems the last few days. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe stress from the storm, and then you kind of get into a pattern. And what's been happening is I start out really great. Breakfast is always perfect, and then I eat one other meal. And if I'm really tired, and I have been, and I really need to get I'm going to make stuffed cabbage rolls with lean ground turkey and lean grass-fed beef. I'm going to, mix that up, put it in my leaves, bake it. But I'm tired. And it's really hard for me sometimes to just do the simplest of tasks. I just want to kind of clunk in my chair here and watch videos. Mostly old movies. I love old movies. 40s to the, 60s, some of the 70s and 80s. But after that, movies just kind of got stupid, you know, and so I don't like stupid movies. I like a movie that tells a story, and I usually like a, you know, kind of an encouraging story, a heartwarming story, a story of overcoming, stuff like that. But, yeah, I'm feeling that, you know, I've been here since April 15th, and now it's what, September. Holy moly, right? Man, this year is going by fast. So how many months is that? I don't know. April to May, May to June, July, August, September 15th will be 5 months, and I'm bored. I knew it was coming. Not so fast. I figured in a year I'd probably be crazy out of my mind, but you know, when you can't really move like you want to, you're kind of a little stuck. So I'm trying to do some little things like crafting, and oh no, someone's trying to call me, and it looks like a doctor's office. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'll call him back. It can't be that important. My face looks puffy today. It's probably what I'm eating. So what I've been doing is, like, at dinner time, I'm hungry and I don't want to do anything, so I've been grabbing those ready breakfast sandwiches that's in Maggie's freezer now, because I threw my last one away so I wouldn't eat it. And then I went over and babysat and I ate hers instead. And I don't know, I just feel like I want junk food. I want potato chips. I want chocolate, which is a great downfall, and so I have to really be cautious and don't get chocolate. And I'm watching my calories. I'm keeping them under 1,400 right now, because I just kind of needed a break from the severity of 1,100, you know, calories. It was very severe. And my fruit won't ripen, so that doesn't help, because fruit is my snack, and everything's hard as a rock right now because I like plums, and I have a couple nectarines. I think I ate one. So I bought some frozen strawberries and frozen blueberries, and I defrost them overnight, and it's 11 o'clock and I need to make breakfast, so I'm probably going to go do that. It's spelt bread, French toast, and frozen strawberries that are no longer frozen, or might be a little frozen in the middle. I chop them up, I throw a little syrup on those, mix them up, throw them on my French toast, and I call it breakfast. Then I gotta work on it's 11 o'clock and I have to work on the cabbage leaves. I better do it because the turkey expires on the 6th, so I need to get it done today. So I guess I'll stop talking, and I'm just, you know, just feeling the devastation of being one. It's just not easy. It's not. And I'm not going to pretend that it is. And not being able to get out and do things is very hard, and I don't like it. I always was a person who liked adventure and to go do things, and now, you know, an adventure was me and Den doing the snowbird thing. It was great, you know. We'd head north in April, we'd head south in October, and now I'm stuck in one place and I don't like it. I want to see things and go places, do things. And it's tough too, you know, when finances aren't, you know, you don't have like a big supply, and I have to start, you know, thinking about that, but I'm fatigued, and that's a big challenge. I'm fatigued. When you can't even make, you know, can't even boil some cabbage, you're not doing that good. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's where I'm at, and I'm just sharing it with you because I don't have anyone else to share it with. So here we are, you and me. Leave a comment below if, you know, you're going through the same thing, or you get a solution to this thing called loneliness or oneness, or just, you know, change. change is hard. And I'm not sure how to approach it anymore. But there you have it. Okay. Talk to you soon. Stay loose. Be good. That's it. Bye.